Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Good Morning Shift podcast. I'm your host, Rohila, and today's quote comes to you from Albert Einstein, who said, "In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity." Again, in the middle of difficulty lies opportunity. And what I love about this quote is it really helps me acknowledge that my mindset is what determines whether or not something is difficult or if it's an opportunity. For example, obstacles are going to pop up in your life. There's no doubt about it. If you are someone who sets goals, you're going to come across something that gets in your way. How you react to that is going to determine whether or not that roadblock helped you or hurt you. Obstacles are often disguised as invitations to grow stronger or maybe even think differently. A perfect example of this for me personally is I've been podcasting now for 10 plus years. And throughout those years, we've had multiple team members. And I remember the first time that someone left. It shook me to my core. It was an experience that, looking back at, I wasn't even sure if I wanted to continue podcasting. And this was only maybe a month or two into the very first podcast 10 years ago. It devastated me. I kept on thinking, what did I do wrong? If only I had done this. I remember meeting with other people who were part of the team and just letting them know, like, this is what happened and how do we want to react? And now I'm at a point, if someone from the team decides to leave, am I still going to wish that they stayed? Of course. But now I know, okay, maybe this just wasn't for them. Let's just keep going. Because what's changed is, instead of thinking about the next episode as I did before, now I think more long-term. What do I want long-term? And whereas before, someone leaving would have been a huge red flag, now it's, oh, okay, well, let's adjust and keep moving forward. And so remember that in all aspects of your life. For example, if you're in sales and you're working on a big deal and it just falls through at the end, could you stick on that and continue thinking about all the things that went wrong? Of course. And is there a part of you that wants to do that? Most likely. But instead, realize, what is the end game that you want? Was it to get this customer, or is it to succeed in the job? And what that does is that shows you how relevant this hiccup can be in your long term. So the shift I want you to make this week is, when challenges appear, ask yourself, what is this challenge trying to teach or open up for me? So with that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to the Good Morning Shift podcast. We'll catch you tomorrow.